All right, in the last video, we talked about triggers, right? Now let's talk about what happens when those triggers go off. Our brains have an ancient alarm system called the fight or flight or freeze response. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It was designed to help our ancestors survive, the saber-toothed tiger attack. But today, that same response, it gets triggered by things like work deadlines, a difficult email, or chaotic schedule. And the result is that you feel anxious, your thoughts race, and you feel emotionally exhausted. And that's when our nervous system starts to take over. Did you know that when you get nervous, we actually hold our breath without realizing it? And this simple act traps carbon dioxide in our blood, which signals that threat to our brain, and it only increases those feelings of panic and anxiety. So, how do we break out of that cycle? Learning to calm this response is key to emotional freedom, especially when you feel like you're in survival mode. So, when I find the fastest and the easiest way to get out of this is using mindfulness, because I think it's the best way to stay calm when this alarm system is going off. But don't let the word intimidate you. For busy people, mindfulness is simply about noticing without judgment. It's not about emptying your mind or about, religion or anything like that. It's simply about bringing your attention back to the present moment when it starts to wander. It's about grounding yourself, even if just for a minute in the middle of all that chaos. So here are two simple techniques that you can use anywhere, anytime. First, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding exercise. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, stop. Name 5 things that you can see. Simply look up and name them in your head. It could be a chair, it could be a bookshelf, a lamp, anything. Next, name 4 things that you can feel. Your body against the chair, the texture of the table, your keyboard on your fingertips. Just name them in your mind. Then 3 things that you can hear. Focus on separating the sounds out. The bird in the background, the copier in the other room, kids playing around, the sound of traffic, anything. And next, 2 things that you can smell. Cooking food, coffee brewing, the smell of your sleeve if you can't smell anything else, right? But separate them out in your mind and name them. And finally, 1 thing that you can taste. Just name it. This exercise brings your attention out of the thoughts in your head and into the physical world. Now, the next technique is called box breathing or square breathing, and it is a great way to calm your nervous system. Let me tell you, this little exercise has saved my butt more than once when I've been stuck in panic mode. And in fact, it's a great way to break out of a panic attack too. If you ever had one of those, I know they suck. It's used by Navy SEALs, pro athletes all the time to calm down fast under pressure. So here's how it works. Imagine a box. You're going to inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds, and then finally hold for another 4. Let's do it together one time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do that a few times, and that will help you calm down fast. These are practical tools to help you create a pocket of peace, right? So now let's put that into a framework that will help us the next time when that difficult emotion arises. So try this. Number 1 is acknowledge and silently say to yourself the feeling. I am feeling, name it. Stressed, sad. Just name it and don't judge yourself. Don't fight it. Number 2, accept. Tell yourself it's okay to feel this way. This feeling is temporary. This gives you permission to be human, not a superhero. And number 3, act. What is one small thing, one kind thing, one anything that I can do for myself? It could be drinking a glass of water, walking for 30 seconds, or just listening to your favorite song. It shifts your focus from the emotion to action. You know that old saying, move a muscle, change a thought? That applies perfectly here, even if it simply means standing up and walking across the room. Because the goal isn't to make the feeling disappear, but it's to change your relationship with it and give yourself a sense of control over it. Because here's the thing, mindfulness isn't really about meditation or even religion. A lot of people get this mixed up. And I've said before, it's a tool. It's about paying attention. You can be mindful while you're washing dishes, walking to your car, or listening to a friend, because the goal is to be fully present in the small moments that you already have. Okay, I'm going to wrap this one up, but the next video, I am going to go over how to overcome the self-limiting beliefs we put on ourselves. So stay tuned for that one. And do me a favor, pass this video on, pass this group on to share with people in your life who could also benefit from it, because these are simple but powerful concepts that can help anyone. Thanks. I'll see you in the next video.